Rama Rama. Namasreshtam manumapi Sachiputra Sarupam Rupam Tasyagrajam Urupurim Madhurim Goshtavatim Radha Kundam Girivaramaho Radhika Madhavasam Prapto Yasya Pratidvasti Gurum Tam Natosmi Mukham Karoti Vachalam Pungam Langayate Grim Yatkripathamaham Vande Shri Gurum Deenadharanam. Hare Krishna, dear girls. So again, today we are meeting. Last week, we have seen the story of Chakkubai. I hope you all enjoyed. This week, I was thinking about nice pastimes about Andal. Okay. Before going into the today's topic, I'd like to again remind all of us that for this female body, we have a different duty. So we need to follow our Sri Dharma in this body because through this body, we attain the spiritual success. So the body has the duties. That duty we follow along with spiritual life. So that's why I repeatedly say that by taking up this Sri Dharma, we can be highly successful in our spiritual Dharma. So this Sri Dharma things, non-devotees cannot understand. That also a very important point which I was thinking about today. If I go and talk to some non-devotee girls about that, you need to be chaste, you need to be a very good housewife, all these things, if I preach to the non-devotee community, on what basis I can teach them? It's not possible. Because if Krishna is not center of somebody's life, they will not understand any dharma. Nowadays, this three dharma preaching is not possible because they don't keep Krishna in the center of their life. Unless somebody has a basic Krishna consciousness, it's very difficult to preach this. So nice that Krishna made all of us to learn this very important thing in our life. So many girls write to me, Mataji, we have never heard such things in our life. Because this is to be taught in the school itself. In the previous, maybe few years before, this was taught by the grandmother, mother, and the whole village or whole society. But now the society is, it cannot teach their own children also. If I have a girl child, it's difficult to teach all these things to my own children. Because the time has changed. The children have the attitude, who are you? Why you are telling me? Mind your own business. But even before some 20, 30 years, the society, the values were there. But now it is deteriorating. Nobody can tell anyone any good thing. No instruction can be given. Even in the devotee community. I'm scared to teach any girl, like, you should cover yourself properly. You should remain chaste. You should dress properly. All these things, even I'm living in devotee community, but still it is not easy to preach. But I have good number of girls like you all who have some faith and you are listening. So I'm very happy. In the beginning, I even told my spiritual master and my Siksha Guru, like, it's difficult to preach Sri Dharma. But after seeing the response from many of you, I was amazed. Oh, then my guide, he told, Mataji, there is a big population who can hear such things. So I would really like to make some wonderful ladies. Like we were all talking about Kannagi, Vasugi, Devahuti. So all these great Sita, Draupadi, Mandodari, many great stalwart chest ladies we are describing. Why not we? The next question is, why not you? In a simple way, not in a very powerful way. Kannagi burnt the whole Madurai. But we need not burn anything. We can remain pure. The choice is ours, yours. So nice that, we all assemble to speak and hear about great thing. Women looks very simple, but they can be very powerful. So here, today I was, because this month, especially from uh, December 16th till January 14th, there are 29 days. These 29 days are special month, which Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita as Mrigashisha month. Among months, I am Mrigashisha. So this month in South India is called as Margari. So we have Sri Sampradaya. So in Sri Sampradaya, there is one female devotee. Oh. Why many ask, why not a female become a saint? All these things. Rarely somebody becomes like, great acharya, and they are not like Ramanujacharya or Madhvacharya. These ladies, whoever we are going to talk and discuss, they remain simple and they compose poems and they become exalted. Especially Andal is one of the Alvars. Alvar means, I have to, for many of you are unknown about Alvar, so I have to give you from the basics. Alvar means one who is in deep ecstasy. And they don't belong to any caste or community or anything like that. Alvars belongs to everyone. Like we cannot claim that Prabhupada belongs only to ISKCON. He made ISKCON organization, but he belongs to everyone, right? Like that. So Alvars, mostly they appeared. Yeah, Goswamis. Yeah, Goswamis. Alvars are, the name Alvar means the devotee who is in deep ecstasy. Alvar means one who is in deep ecstasy. So there are 12 Alvars. And among the 12 Alvars, there is one female Alvar. All are male. All the 12 Alvars are male. Nice, eh? See, if you want, I can read out the name. பொய்கை ஆழ்வார், பூதத்தாழ்வார், பேயாழ்வார், திருமழிசை ஆழ்வார், நம்மாழ்வார், குலசேகர ஆழ்வார், பெரியாழ்வார், and eighth one is Andal, female. தொண்டரடிப்பொடி ஆழ்வார், திருப்பான் ஆழ்வார், திருமங்கை ஆழ்வார், மதுரகவி ஆழ்வார். So all these 12 are men except one Andal. All these ஆழ்வாrs except a few, all others are Lord Narayana's paraphernalia, like maybe the earring and chakra and conch, kaustuba, bell, like that. So all these alvars are like that, and few are normal jiva who became alvar. Our Andal, who is Andal? Different references say that she is Bhudevi. Some they say that she is Neela Devi. In our understanding, she must be Vishaka, Lalita or Vishaka, I don't know. The Lord has three consorts. Main is Sri Devi, Bhudevi, Neela Devi. So here Sri Devi comes as Srimati Radharani. Bhudevi is Lalita and Vishaka, like that. Bhudevi is Neela Devi. So some say that she is Neela Devi, some say that she is Bhudevi. Whatsoever, she is not an ordinary human, ordinary Jivatma, not ordinary Jiva. But still the pastimes are very important that we know that Janma Karma Chame Divyam, Evam Yo Veti Tatvata, Tyaktva Deham Punarjanma, Naitima Medi Sorjana. So we hear about the pastimes of Lord and his consorts, we get benefited. That's why we repeat them. And here we see in Andal there is nothing else, bhakti only. Bhakti, devotion, devotional service. So first I will go to her father. Father is Alvar, Brahmachari Alvar. First I will narrate his pastime, then come to Andal's pastimes. So this month, as I said, this month is a special month where Andal did one big vrata vow, which gopis did. Katyayani vrata, same like that, but Andal did Pavai Nonbu. That means that vrata is not for even Katyayani, it is for directly for Krishna only. The full month, she sang one song each day. So 30 songs. Young girls supposed to sing that to get a devotee husband or to get Krishna himself. So Andal one sang this prayer to get Krishna as husband. So devotees should and must sing this to get a devotee husband and to get pure love of Krishna. This prayer is not mundane prayer. It is full of Krishna prem to get Krishna's love. Okay. So this month is that month started from the 16th of December. So every year, since more than 25 years, I remember, I started doing this prayer in the Brahma Muhurta. So many Tamil devotees are here. So my request is you young girls should recite this prayer in the Brahma Muhurta time between 4 to 6, whenever possible for you, or in the morning time. Morning time is very auspicious to sing this because everything is in the morning. It relates with morning time. So it's nice if you are Tamil, you can recite this. Okay, so now come to the father's history of Andal. Andal is also called as Kode. Different names are there for her. Our father is called as Peri Alvar. Periya means big. See, there are so many seniors before him. Before Periyalvar, there are 6 Alvars. They are not called as Periyalvar. Periyalvar means big Alvar. Others are called different names. So why he is called as Periyalvar means he had a parental affection for the Supreme Lord. He was in Vatsalya, parental affection. He was a brahmachari, but he always considered Krishna as his child. So his poems, the prayers, he composed so many prayers, wonderful prayers. In Sri Sampradaya, there is one prayer which every temple they sing. That is the most important prayer in the all 4,000 prayers. There is a 4,000 prayers by the Alvars. All different Alvars sang those prayers. Among them, the Periyalvar song, which is called as Pallandu. Pallandu means he's blessing the Supreme Lord to live for long, like a mother blesses the child. So this prayer you might have heard somewhere, or you can type and listen to that. Pallandu, Pallandu, Pallayirattandu, Palagodi Noorayiram Mallandathin Tolmanivanna un Sevvadi Sevvi Tirukappu. It is a very beautiful prayer. The meaning is very nice. So we will see later about the meanings, everything. So this prayer was sung by Periyalvar. So because he had a motherly affection for Krishna, though Periyalvar is an incarnation of Garuda. Garuda became Periyalvar. So, but its mood, its ras is in the motherly love. So that's why Periyalvar is called as Alvar Periyalvar. So this Periyalvar is a brahmachari. He had a flower garden. His duty is to just take flowers from the garden, make nice garland for the Supreme Lord, for Ranganath, and offer it to him. That's his every day. Every day he used to go to temple, offer this, and this is his service every day, nothing else. And sings and spend his all the time in glorifying the Supreme Lord, worshipping the Supreme Lord. Once, in the country where he lived, the king had a doubt. The king had a doubt that who is supreme, because in South India this always a fight happens. Shiva is supreme, Vishnu is supreme, oh, Devi is supreme. So different cult, they fight with each other. The king had a doubt, who is supreme? Okay, now tomorrow means he announced a competition. Whoever quote the Shastra and present themselves, then they will be awarded, and he hanged a cloth full of gold coins, and he kept in a top of something. The bag is hanging from a stick. A stick like thing will be there, and then the gold coin bag was hanged there. If somebody speaks the truth, that bag will uh, get open automatically, and then everything will fall out. This is a system that if you speak the truth, then it will open. Otherwise, it won't open. So the king announced to everyone to come there and argue their religion, or support their deities, or prove who is supreme. All these things, Periyalvar doesn't know anything. But Lord came into the dream of Periyalvar and he told, you go and speak about me. Huh? You go and speak about me. Periyalvar said, what I know? I don't know anything. I am a simple garland maker. Why you are telling? I don't know any Vedas, any Shastras, any nothing. I am like, foolish person. Then the Lord asked him, this is a conversation between the devotee and the Lord. Do you think you are capable of making garland also? You think that you get intelligence, you are intelligent enough to make garland? Then he surrenders, no. Even that intelligence is coming from you. We should understand, whatever we have, whatever capacity we have, whatever intelligence, whatever bodily strength, whatever beauty, whatever we have is the gift of the Supreme Lord. So he admits, yes, my Lord. Whatever I am having is by your mercy. Then you go now. Go to the king and present and represent. Sing my glories, go. Periyalvar agreed. And he don't know how he can speak, but he spoke from the Shastras. He quote from the Shastras. And he proved how Narayana is supreme. Once that is proven, many religious authorities came there and they presented their arguments, but nothing happened. But when Periyalvar spoke, that bag opened and the gold coins fell on the ground. Then the king understood, Krishnastu Swayam Bhagavan. Narayana Paraveda. Narayana is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He understood. Then he said, you are great. You are our Acharya. So he brought an elephant and he made Periyalvar to be seated on the elephant, and he made a big procession glorifying the Lord and his devotee, Periyalvar. When Periyalvar was on the back of the elephant, he saw the darshan of the Lord on Garuda and his consort. Means Narayana and Lakshmi Devi came to give him darshan. When he saw the Lord and consort, then he had this love, parental love came up. Then he sang this Palland song. This Palland song he sang, then the full the devatas in the heavenly planets and other Gandharvas, everybody showered down flowers, and everybody understood the greatness of Periyalvar. So Periyalvar's glories are unlimited. He sang, if you see that 4,000 songs of Sri Sampradaya, the first 1,000 songs are by Periyalvar. First songs, it's only him. So now, Periyalvar He's leading his life nicely in that small place. One day in the Tulasi garden, he saw a lotus, and then on that lotus, a beautiful female girl was there. So he understood that this is the Krishna, this is the Lord's arrangement, that he is giving him a female girl, a child, female child. So he carried her to house, and he with the help of some neighbors and others, he is bringing up that girl, very beautiful girl. When she was growing up, she always used to tell her father, Father, I'm going to marry Lord Ranganath. But then Periyarvar is not very, convinced. He said, no, okay, like that. The duty, when she was like 5, 6 years old, she used to take the garland which the father makes and take the garland and wear herself and look into the mirror. Some people say that she used to look in the mirror. Some people say that she used to look into the well, where you can see your shadow. And every time she used to think, oh, how the garland looks. That's why our name is Kodai, Sudi Kodutha Sudar Kodi, meaning that she wear and give the garland to the Supreme Lord. Periyar doesn't know this. Every day the garland is going like that. He didn't know. One day he saw there is a long hair in that. He got very upset. When he was about to put the garland on the Lord, he could see that there is a long hair. So what an offense I made. So immediately he threw that garland. He came home, plucked the flowers newly, and made a garland, and then carried. When he carried and put the garland on the Lord is not taking it. The garland is falling down, falling down. Every time he puts the garland on the Lord, the garland is falling down. Puts the garland on the Lord, falling down. So Periyarvar was thinking that because he was delayed, he made the garland late. The Lord is angry on him. But the Lord came in his dream and told him that, you made a mistake. Every day, your daughter wear the garland and give it to me. I want that garland, not this one. She's my lover. I want her to wear first, and then Periyar didn't understand that only. Oh, this is the reason. Oh, and he was still confused. How come this happened that, my daughter wear the garland and I am giving it to you? It is an offense like that. But the still Lord says that I want that way only. After some time, when Koda, her name is Kandal's name is also Koda. And Koda come to a marriageable age. Marriageable age is a question mark now, right? In modern life. But it is marriageable age means 16. 16, but now law says 18. Now again law is postponing 21. It to 21. But as soon as the girl gets puberty, before also it is well and good. So the marriage should be performed. Now Periyarvar was worried that how he can arrange the marriage of Andal. So he was thinking about to arrange marriage of Andal. But Andal is saying, I'm going to marry Ranganath. Periyarvar is saying, what is this? We are human beings and we cannot marry the deities. And that to Supreme Lord. No, don't be offensive, please, my dear daughter. He forgot that she is a consort. He got her not by normal birth. He got her in the Tulasi garden. That he forgets many times. So He's worried. Then the Lord again came into his dream. You get Andal dressed like a bridegroom. Bride. I am her bridegroom. So you get her dressed like a bride. Bring her to the temple. I'll get married to her. The Lord told this to Periyalvar in the dream. This happened after 1 month austerity Andal performed. 1 month every day she gets up, compose a nice song for the Lord, take her all the friends. The prayer is like this. She is waking up each and every friend in the inner area, and everybody, not see, our Krishna consciousness is not a bhajananandi. I am alone. I am alone going to Krishna, not like that. We are always Goshti Anandi. Have you ever seen that we are alone doing bhakti? No. So we are all together. So Andal made a big team of young girls. She used to go wake up every girl in every house. And the songs are beautifully like that composed. While you are sleeping, now we have to go and take darshan of the Supreme Lord. Don't sleep like Kumbhakarna. Get up, dear girls, get up. Now you see flowers are flowering and the birds started creeping. So you see, you come up, get up. So all the prayers are like that. So many girls jointly sing the glories of Govinda. Sing the glories of Govinda and glories of Radharani also. They sing the glories of Yasoda, Nanda Maharaj, Radharani, and other gopis and other devotees. And all the pastimes of the Supreme Lord is also described in these 30 prayers. How the Supreme Lord Ram went to Sri Lanka, killed Ravana, how he killed Kamsa, all these pastimes are glorified in these prayers. By glorifying the Supreme Lord, Andal is saying very nicely in one prayer, because this prayer is in Tamil, because I belong to this Tamil language, this is a nectar and I drink that nectar. The prayer says, in one prayer, Andal is saying that if you offer pure flowers, if you offer pure flowers to the Supreme Lord, all your sins will be burned to ashes. Not only the sins, past sins, you are living now, in future also you may perform some sins. That will also be burnt. So what we have to do? We have to offer pure flowers. What is this pure flowers? Pure flowers means buy the flowers, wash them in acid and offer to the Supreme Lord. Wash them in water and offer pure flowers. Of course, we have to offer fresh flowers, but the flowers with pure love. We have to think of the Supreme Lord in our heart and recite his name in the mouth. When we sing, we think of him in the heart. So with this kind of love, if you offer flower, all the sinful reactions will be burnt. That is a very beautiful verse. For Tamil speakers, I repeatedly say this verse. And so like that, she says, Krishna is like a lion and he is seated in a big singhasan. And when we go there, he will say, aha, what do you want? Like that. So, and Krishna, she says in that prayer that anyone who come in contact with him, he gives himself to them. He conquers them by his love. So why not we surrender to such a Supreme Lord? She's asking. Why not? Why delay? Don't delay. Come, surrender. Come, let's sing his glories. He will forgive all our problems, all our sins. He will forgive us. We will surrender for any number of lifetimes. He is our Supreme Lord, like Sistashtakam, no? For any lifetimes, whatever it happens, he is our worshipable Lord. It's the same way she says, for any number of lifetimes, we don't have any other desire except to serve you. I don't have any other desire, my Lord, to serve you. We come very early morning. This is a very important prayer. In the end, she says that prayer every Sri Vaishnava should recite. So she says that we come early morning, worship you. Please bless us with pure unalloyed devotion for me any number of lifetimes. I don't want anything else, only your devotional service. This is the prayer, ending prayer. And then one who recites these prayers, they get the wealth which is not like a material wealth. It is a spiritual wealth. She says that that wealth cannot be destroyed. That wealth he will give you. That is Krishna Prema, love of Godhead. That wealth he will give us. So we all should jointly glorify the Supreme Lord. That's I'm like briefly giving you the meaning of Tirupavai. She also dreams about how she can get married to Ranganath. Mainly, she gets married to Ranganath, but the prayer is mostly about Krishna only. All these things are Krishna, Krishna, and so the day of marriage came. So she's decorated by her family members nicely. She goes to the temple. Periyalvar performs the marriage ceremony between Ranganath and Andal. So marriage is done. After the marriage, the Lord appeared. And both the Lord and Andal both disappears from the vision of Periyalvar. Then Periyalvar now realized that she was not an ordinary girl. She is the supreme consort of the Bhudevi incarnation, Andal. So later he fall into the mood of separation. Like a father, when the father and mother get the daughter married, and after that their condition is very, very pathetic, right? And the girl goes to her in-laws place with the husband. Parents are terrific. So same mood Periyalvar exhibits. Rest of the life, he remembers his daughter and the Supreme Lord. So, my dear girls, so we follow great ladies. From Andal, we learn pure devotion. Here, there is no question of Sri Dharma and other things. In the higher platform, the Alvars teaches us pure love for Krishna. When we get pure love for Krishna, then we don't fall into the ordinary category. But that is a very long way to go. By constantly repeatedly hearing the glories of the Supreme Lord, from devotees, purification happens. So by constantly thinking about these great devotees, we get purified and we get motivation to do devotional service. And we follow them also, like by repeating the prayers of the previous acharyas. In our sampradaya, we are from Gaudiya Sampradaya. We follow our Vaishnava Acharya's songs and prayers. Mainly for us is Sistashtakam. We should recite at least once in a day, Sistashtakam. Before we chant, it is better always to chant this Sistashtakam prayer before our Hare Krishna Mantra chanting. If you are Tamil, there are many Tamil girls in this group. You please, this month especially, you please chant Tirupavai, which is with the higher devotion, which guides us to do pure devotional service. So, but I cannot say that to other girls because you are all from some Telugu girls. I know that they translated, they wrote Tirupavai in Telugu and they are reciting, but it's okay. For us, is Hare Krishna Mahamantra is very, very important. So before chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we chant Sistashtakam and then we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra so that we understand the importance of pure devotional service. All these prayers, anywhere, I haven't seen that Andal is praying, oh, give me this, give me that, or, remove my karmic reactions. Nothing is there. The prayer is fully glorification of the Supreme Lord. And it says how important it is to do devotional service. That's it. So in our life, we understand where we stand, where we are, what is our limitations, how we need to behave properly. Along with that, with all these values, we take up Krishna consciousness. We may be very ordinary, but Krishna and Guru Parampara will be pleased. Our Guru Parampara Acharyas, they also see us. They will surely recommend us to Supreme Lord. There is a prayer in Ishopanishad that a devotee is praying to the Supreme Lord. Vayur anilam amritam adedam bashmantam shariram. Om Kritosmara Kritam Smara Kritosmara Kritam Smara. Saying that, oh my Lord, I'm going to leave my body. But at this time, I pray to you, please remember what I have done in my life. So the commentary, the Prabhupada is writing the commentary for this prayer that you need not pray like this. Though out of love, the devotee is praying, is praying to the Supreme Lord. This is like, it's love. But Krishna knows better than you. So here, my point is, if we have followed the previous acharyas, exactly, previous acharyas, senior devotees, everything is recorded. You just follow Andal, just follow gopis and repeat their prayers, simply follow Prabhupada and repeat the things which he has told us, follow simply, then success is guaranteed. Success is guaranteed. Krishna is Bhavagrahi Janardana. He understands who is sincerely endeavoring. He just take care of us. We need not pray, you give me this, give me that, nothing. You surrender, Krishna takes care of us. So Andal showed us how to do pure devotional service. Andal is definitely not an ordinary woman, so all these three dharma and other things doesn't apply to her. That's why you see there are 12 hours, one is Andal. All other are men. She's special, see. She's Acharya, not becoming, like Ramanujacharya, she became an Acharya. No. Just by listening to her life history, we can understand that she is an Acharya. She didn't preach or she didn't give any initiation or she didn't go from place to place. Our life itself is a lesson for all of us. So we learn from Andal how to surrender to Krishna. That she wanted to teach all of us. This prayer is recited in all the South Indian temples. So, though in the material world, there is a discrimination between men and women. In material realm, women are not meant for pure devotion. But exception is there. Men also chant the Tirupavai prayers. Some exception is there always. So my point is we can go to a very, very, very higher level. But our endeavor should be very sincere. Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, Kavitam va Jagadesha Kamaye Mama Janmani Janmanishware Bhavatad Bhaktirahaitu Kituvai. We should be very clear in our motive, only to please Guru Parampara and Krishna. Nothing else should be our motive. Then Krishna takes care of us. Then everything is given to us. Today I read in Bhagavatam that Krishna, it's a very sweet pastime. I couldn't resist in telling you. I want, because now I'm talking about Andal, but now I'm jumping to Bhagavatam. But it was so sweet that I wanted to share with you all. Krishna kidnapped Rukmini and he was going. When they were going, the enemy Hasuras, Jarasandha, Sisibala, Dandavakara, Poundraka, all this, Rukmini's own brother Rukmi was against. So they were all following. So Rukmini saw, now my husband has to kill all of them or fight with them. How will it be possible? She was terrified. She was fearful. And Krishna consoles her, my dear Rukmini, I will win them with your own army. Notice this. He's saying that by using your army, I will win them. Meaning that Krishna's army is Rukmini's army. Because now Rukmini got married to Krishna. So here Prabhupada is writing the commentary, the purport, that if we all become Krishna's property, everything belongs to Krishna will belongs to us. That's the point. Once you reach Krishna, everything Krishna's property is your property. So that's why Prabhupada is writing, this is secret of bhakti. You become Krishna conscious. You attain love of Krishna. Krishna gives himself to you. We saw how Sudama gave only puffed rice and he gave unlimited wealth to him. He gave, for Tulasi, he gave, if you give Tulasi to Krishna, Tulasi is simple. Tulasi to Krishna, Krishna gives himself to you. So Krishna is waiting for all of us. Like he was waiting for Andal. So we have to sincerely do devotional service. Okay. Hare Krishna. Now I end with this. I wish to hear from you. Any doubts, any comments? You are welcome.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranam.
Janaki, thank you. Pranam.
In Karnataka also, Mataji, this month is called as Dhanur Masa.
Dhanurmas.
Yes. So even here also people get up very early in the morning. They go to temple, nearby temple. They do all the austerities in this month.
Okay.
Though this month they consider very auspicious.
This month is Brahma Mugurta for Devatas.
Yes, yes, Mataji.
So this whole month is Brahma Mugurta for the Devatas. So if we do full month austerity or do more chanting and more reading, it is a bonus for us. The more devotional service, we get more benefits. Maybe one round is equal to more rounds like that. It's counted more. Whole month is Brahma Mugurta for them. So they are all awakened now. They have got up. The Devatas have got up and their Brahma Mugurta time. So they will be performing devotional service. And when we also do, we get their support also. That's what elders say. That's why Dhanurmas is very important. So,
and along with
along with Tirupavai.
book distribution month is also marathon.
Yeah,
so
marathon
that
is also part. Yeah, very
proper mercy also will get.
Yes. whole ISKCON is in book distribution marathon. Yeah, good.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Sindhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Mataji, before that Krishna conscious also we went to that nearby temple Mataji to recite this month, especially this month every year. We went to nearby temple and we recite that Tirupavi Mataji. After Krishna conscious we didn't do that Mataji. We don't know that we have to do that or not. After telling you last week you told na that it is very nice to sing. After that only we started
Started.
to recite again Mataji.
And we need not go to stay some
No.
temple and do, because they
Yes.
do it very big, very elaborate. So our chanting is also there. What I
Yes.
do is I keep Andal's picture, lit lamp, and then after my Mangalarti, I chant Andal's prayer in the Brahma Muhurta, then I chant my rounds. It takes 10 to 15 minutes if you individually chant. If you are in the group chanting, it takes 2 hours also, because they slowly go in the group. No, I don't
Yes.
join. Even in Tamil Nadu, I don't join them. I do it as an individual prayer at home, because we have our own sadhana also. We have our 2 hours of Hare Krishna Mahamantra chanting. So because I am Tamil, and it is like, the prayers go deep into my heart. I did after coming to ISKCON only. Uh, After coming to ISKCON, when I asked about this to my Gurudev, he said any prayers authorized, you can do it. If you extra, 16 rounds of chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is must for us. Then this should be extra. If you have more time, you can do many extra prayers, which is authorized. And our
Okay.
prayer is 100% bona fide and authorized. So you can recite, it takes 10 to 15 minutes, and being Tamil, you will relish the meanings, right?
Yes, Mataji. We feel that bliss, Mataji. Before we going to temple also, we don't know anything. Nothing we don't know, Mataji. But that time we feel that bliss, Mataji. Now we are little how.
Understanding the meaning.
Yes, yes, Mataji.
Yeah, it's not a very complicated Tamil. It is easy Tamil. So mostly we can understand the meaning. So it is always nice to recite.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Because of you only, we are again we take that, Mataji.
Please do
Thank
it.
you so much.
Please do
Hare
it. Hare Krishna. By next year, surely Andal will bless you with devotee husband. Maybe two means both the girls will get Krishna's devotee as husbands. That is for sure.
Hare Krishna.
Yes,
Thank
Archana.
you, Mataji.
Archana Mataji.
जी हरे कृष्ण सादर प्रणाम माताजी
Sadar Pranam.
माताजी माताजी how do we know whether we are doing pure devotion or it's mixed or impure
This is a really very tough question. The answer is how to judge myself. Okay. How I am improving, I am doing good or not. No, how to give me marks. The question is like that, Archana. Am I right?
जी 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 माताजी
Yeah. So you can test yourself. How much you have detachment from material things. That is your scale. If you are not interested in anything material, like, you are not interested in eating outside, you are not interested in talking nonsense with others, you are not interested in movies, you are not interested in fancy things, you don't want to go anywhere, like, where materialistic people come, you are not so much into mundane things, that determines that, yeah, you are in a good stand. But if you find out that you have a taste, then you can understand that you need a long way to go. This is a test for everyone. You can tell, because you need not tell anyone and everyone. You can test yourself. Yeah, okay, you are a devotee or not. See, Recently, I heard one lecture that when we go before the Supreme Lord, there, like before other devotees, we say, I am a good devotee, I get up at Mangalarti. Some people, they challenge me, I'm getting up Mangalarti every day. That itself become pride. And they say that I am doing this, I am doing that, I am this, I am that. Like that, we present ourselves like that to others. But if you go before in Supreme Lord, in the temple, there you cannot be proud, I'm Krishna, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You cannot be like that. You know what you are doing, where you are wrong, what kind of kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, macharya are there inside you. That you have to accept before him. You do a lot of mistakes. You identify that. If I am somewhere, I do always find mistakes in myself. That's the thing, first thing I do with me. When I handle myself, I find out where I am wrong. I always search for this. Then I keep on work on it, keep on work on it. Because any contamination will not take us to Krishna. So for that we have to work out. So you find out this is a test for you. That you are detached, you are completely, you have 100% taste in chanting more and more rounds. So even after chanting 16 rounds, you feel I have to chant. This is ruchi, this is taste, if that taste is there. You are very interested in hearing more and more, interested in associating with devotees more and more, serving more and more, reading Bhagavatam again and again. This is one sign. The other sign I told you, you are not attracted to anything material. What is this? This is a test that you can identify whether you are doing pure devotional service, you are advancing. See, Prabhupada gave us pure devotional service only, but in this, you are advancing or not. We have taken up. Everybody has taken up. I don't know, Archana Mataji is chanting 16 rounds.
Ji Mataji, 16 rounds. I'm
Taken initiation?
I'm Asif right now.
Not yet, right?
Not yet.
Not yet. So next step will be, you will be highly interested in taking initiation, because taking initiation, my dear girls, I'm telling you, not easy. Huh? If you take initiation, you have to surrender to your spiritual master. You should be ready that if a spiritual master says, do this, you have to do. Mostly spiritual masters, they will expect us to follow 4 regulative principles, chant 16 rounds, get up early, take care of your family and serve the mission. Generally, they won't say, oh, jump out from the mountain, drink poison. They won't say like that, but this is a commitment. This is a commitment you do. So are you ready for that? Because taking initiation means no movies, no entertainments, no eating outside, and more devotion, all these things. So all these things are there in you. Are you advancing? You see. This is how you can test yourself. Oh, I'm interested more in this. I see that you're interested very much in Shravanam. Shravanam is the beginning. Hearing about Krishna. Hearing from devotees. I'm seeing you in all the classes. That means hearing is now increasing. Very nice symptom. So this is long way to go. Then you will become very changed person. Very changed. You will find lots of changes in you. Slowly, all the contaminations will be washed away. You will find the difference. Right? That satisfies you.
Ji Mataji.
Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Pranam, Mataji.
Hmm. Anyone else? You have any doubts? Nakshatra, no doubt today? Okay. Girls are shy, right? I don't know. Maybe in future you may ask them doubts. Next class. Okay. Okay, girls. So next week, again, we will join together to learn more about Sri Dharma and to become pure devotees. Okay? Fine. Hare Krishna. Vanchakalpadarubhasya कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna, Mataji. Pranam, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare